Hey, good afternoon. Colin Kimball here with Alderman Chevrolet GMC in Rutland, Vermont, Vermont's favorite car dealership. We appreciate your interest in this beautiful vehicle. Very excited to show you this thing today. Very special vehicle we have on our hands. Now this is a brand new arrival, our 2025 GMC Hummer EV 3X pickup. Now that comes with a ton of cool things here we are going to go into depth about, but right off the bat, EPA estimates about 360 miles of range on a full charge for this vehicle, which is amazing performance for this size and weight. Now this one is the 3X, so you're going to get 3 motors, 1 in the front, 2 in the rear, with a combined horsepower of 1,000. Now that again is amazing performance here for a vehicle this size and weight. This one's finished off in a nice meteorite gray metallic. If we get up close in some spots, you can see it's pretty dirty. It definitely needs a good wash, but we take a good step back and all that dirt and grime blends right into that nice color. That's the great thing about these darker metallic colors here in the North Country. They hide the dirt and grime very, very well, making them super popular. On the exterior, you got your body color painted mirror caps, passive key entry system in these front and rear doors, and then deep tinted rear windows. You got these nice running boards below here with a little pattern on there so you don't slip in the wintertime. The wheels here, these are an 18-inch machine-faced 8-lug wheel. You got your high-gloss black painted pocket, and then your Hummer EV logo in the middle. Goodyear Wrangler Duratrack tires. Great tread on there. You got your fender liners in all 4 corners, so you don't hear the dings of rocks flinging up into the wheel well. Now, one of the things that catches your eye the most on this front fascia is this GMC Hummer light right here. You got your daytime running LED light. Quick look at the turn signal here. Nice sequence to that. You have your projector style LED headlamp right below. Now right here are your frame mounted recovery hooks. Right below that is an aluminum skid plate. Those little circles on the front are your park assist. It'll beep at you if it senses you pulling into an object. Your second color on here is a nice metallic black that does do a good job at hiding the dirt. Very, very nice look. Now this one here is going to come with a few cool things like crab walk. You have your 4-corner steer or 4-wheel steer and adjustable ride height. We're going to go over all those features, but first I want to give you a good feel for room in the back here. Now I'm about 6'2", definitely in the taller side, but I have more than enough room here once you hop in. I can kick my legs out, sit back, plenty of headroom. You do even have a little bit more increased headroom there with the sky panel. Kangaroo pockets in the back of both of these seats, which is not something you find in every vehicle. Heated seats, 3 different temperature settings in the rear, HVAC settings, Type-C, USB, and then you got your HVAC controls. And you get a nice interior view from back here. You got those sky panels. Very sharp interior here. You got your 10-way power driver seat adjustments with your 2-way lumbar adjustments. On the door here is your electronic mirror and window adjustments, power window lockout, and then power folding mirror. As you can see, you got your blind zone on there, and they are heated, so when you turn on your rear view defroster, it'll melt the snow off of there. Memory seat settings, so maybe you or a significant other can have your own setting. Electronic parking brake right there. We'll give it a quick start because it is hot. Electronic parking brake. Here's your hood release in the front. You got your e-trunk, which I think we skipped over. Here's your rear trunk. You got your lane keep assist with lane departure warning. That'll do little minor adjustments for you. Keep you in between the white lines, but it will beep at you if it senses you leaving the white lines. Here's your 4-way window drop. Here's your bed lights. And then here is your outlet power in the back there. Display brightness. Turn down the fan speed here. On the right side of the steering wheel is your hands-free audio and phone call settings. On the left side is your adaptive cruise control settings, as well as your Super Cruise, which is your full self-driving. You can take your hands and feet off of the components there, and it will do driving for you. Just really the highway driving. It does have automatic lane change, so it'll go around you. This little thing is reading your face, and then this right here is your indicator for your Super Cruise, the little high-gloss black part right there. Nice badging all over this vehicle. Right around here is your push to start button. Right here is your integrated trailer brake with your gain adjustments right below that. Fully touchscreen radio entertainment screen here. It does come with some cool things. You got your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, Google Assistant with in-vehicle controls, so you can ask Google to control your temperature, volume, fan speed, a lot of things like that, or asking silly questions like how much range do I have left. Off-road mode right here gives you some cool things as well. We'll wait till that kicks on. So right here shows you your max drift angle. A few other cool things. You got your auxiliary buttons at the bottom right there, of course, but this will show you your pitch and roll, and then what your suspension travel is at. Not sure why it's not kicking on. Might be because we're in demo mode. Yeah, some cool things in there. You have your power air down mode, so you can air down your tires. That'll give you audible beep. Cameras right here. You have your HD surround vision, so a bunch of different camera angles for you. Right below that is all your piano tiles of your controls. You got your fan speed with this one right here. You can go up and down with that. Temperature settings on the outside, and then you got your seat options. You'll click on the little piano tile, then you have 2 more piano tiles to choose from. Then you have your location settings right here. Right below that are some cool features. You got your heated steering wheel button. Here's your rear differential locker. Here's your 4-way differential locker. You'll just tap on the piano tile. Traction control off, park assistant in the front, and then park assistant in the rear. Right below there is your wireless charging pad, Type-C and a USB, and then a little cubby spot for some more storage. Here's your shifter. You'll push in on the button on the side and go down for a drive. Reverse is the same thing but up, and then park is just a little button right on the top there. This is a nice little dial right here. You'll turn this for your different drive modes. You'll pop up different animations. My mode is where you can customize your feels, your acceleration, steering, and braking. There's a few other ones. You got your off-road, terrain mode, and then trailering, and then your normal is going to give you your best range. There's little buttons on top here that you can click. The glare is a little bit in the way. You can adjust your ride height, so you can go up. The highest one you have to be in terrain or off-road mode, and then right here you go down. Right here you hold this for crab walk. It'll pop up your mirrors so you can see where your wheels are, and as you steer you can see those rear wheels kick out. Nice party trick. You can just tap on this for the 4-wheel steer. And then this one right here is your mode. Center console storage. You do have some surface level storage right there. Goes deep for a good amount of storage. And then you got your 12-volt carport right there. And we'll check out the lift gate. So here's your charge port, DC fast charging, level 1, level 2, all capable. 2 different modes for this rear tailgate. You can drop down and you kind of have like a work area. If you need another stopper or a little bit more room in the bed, you can lift that up. You can drop it all the way down. Again, if you need a little bit more of a stopper, a little bit more room, you can lift that up while it's down. And then while it's down, you can press that arrow button one more time and it'll drop down into a step. You can get your kicker audio system, put in those little black inserts. And then to lift everything up, one hand, you just push it all up. You'll have to drop this back down. Spray and bed liner in the back there. You got your 120 volt LED lamps in the corner. Another one right up top there. Defrost lines in the rear window. 2-inch hitch receiver. Again, you got your recovery hooks there. LED tail lamps in the rear. You got your nice Hummer logo. Very sharp vehicle. Now, if you have any more questions about this beautiful Hummer EV 3X, don't hesitate to give us a call, 802-776-5000, and ask for Colin, or you can stop by for a test drive at 65 Windcrest Road in Rutland, Vermont, and you have a good one.